Welcome everybody. Very grateful for you here this evening. Also going to give out a shout out and a thank you to all those around the world that are live streaming. I know we have people from France, Germany, Australia, the US, the UK. So if I missed a country, I apologize. Just reach out to me and let me know where you are from. So today is 4/4, Portal Day. As you know, I speak a lot of light language, as I will speak many different languages. Some of them may sound very funny, different. I also do multi-channeling, so I will be speaking, sometimes sliding through one language into another while carrying other frequencies at the same time. Okay, so they say that we are ready to go. If I say, take a conscious breath, it's in through the nose, out through the mouth. And what that does is it brings you back to center, it keeps you grounded. If I say raise your vibration, if you're not sure how to do that, or anything that I may come across or say, just give it over to your higher self. As I said, we're going to be flying through the universe. We're going to start and go up through the universe. Feel very weightless. I'm a full body channel. One of the things that one of my sole purposes besides being an advanced master healer, the earth work I do, my beautiful jewelry, intuitive jewelry, I am also a communications officer for the Galactic Nation.
So we might have some somatic responses as KRYST beings or guides come in. I can recognize some of them just from experience we've had in the past, but someone will be channeling either with their eyes open, depending on the being. If her eyes are open, it's because the being is looking through her eyes. So some might be closed, some might be open, so we're not quite sure who'll be in today.
Yes, I have a name. It's kind of hard to say. So we usually pick a human name. I'm picking one. Give me a moment. Josephine. I'm Josephine. I come from the stratosphere. I'm trying to show it all to you in your mind's eye where I come from.
I've had contact, 6 weeks ago. It started with a being before I wake up out of bed trying to come in, but it felt like not positive. It felt invasive coming in. And I guess what would the phrase be to say to a being like that?
You need to leave.
Okay.
You could be very blunt, like a command or a declare.
And maybe say, this is a free will planet.
Yeah, you don't necessarily need to go into a long explanation. It's the discernment, it is your body, it is your field. You start and seeing a whole bunch of different looking beings and how you would react, Kind of that imagination prepping and seeing how your body reacts to that. Does it tense up? Are you okay with it? I mean, what would happen to you if you were out walking in the woods and all of a sudden Bigfoot jumped out behind the tree and says, hey, how's it going? Humanness of us, that human experience you are in, that this is not normal to have odd or different looking beings in front of you. So there are a lot of people channeling or speaking, and not necessarily even channeling, but speaking about what took place in the past. The Orion Wars, the Anunnaki, da-da-da, whatever. It doesn't matter anymore. Don't live in the past. It's okay if you want to listen to it and hear history, or what we perceive, they're perceiving as history. But don't let it be the perception of the present moment. Because not only are you going through your own evolution, so were the Anunnaki, the Orion, and if you went and talked to them like we do, that's not going on in their world. They cleared that up eons ago, millions of years ago. It's been done, one and done. So to live in that past reality does not serve anyone. One thing that you're going to notice with Sananda and Tony, when they speak or when we come through, we're only going to talk about what's happening now and into the future. Because that's what's important. We only look forward. And that's what we ask you to do. And that means with anything in your life, don't look in the past. The past will keep you in that, if you say that timeline, there's even, we could go into that whole perception of, do timelines really even exist? In a way they do. The importance is to let it go.
I have been, from alternative realities or those who went beyond, I usually hear how we take this far too seriously in this physical reality.
Yes.
Do you have anything to say about that?
Yes, you do take everything way too seriously.
Is it from the control factors that kind of funnel society that make us think we have to struggle for?
Yes.
And that what I hear in spirit is that our only responsibility is our joy and to take it up a few notches.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Your number one reason why you're here is for your enlightenment. That is your sole purpose.
So, especially in this room, we know most of us already operate, let's say primarily 7th, 8th, 9th, 10th dimension. And I've noticed for myself, especially in the past 2 months or 6 weeks, it's really draining to do 3D things, 3D level, So what, is there any suggestion for that? How to manage that? Like this bouncing back and forth between 7D and then 3D, and then I need the car registration. Somebody's trying to break into my email. It's all very bouncing back and forth. And it's how do we free ourselves from this 3D entanglement?
Well, there's a change. Because there are some beautiful starseeds out there who are here to do that fence. I don't want to call it jumping, to be on the fence, to be in the 5D and still work and be creative and engaged in the 3D. Big deal. Make it a big deal. Maybe light a candle. Whatever it is for you. Have your flowers by. Whatever it takes to get through that moment, and then walk away. Because we do realize, there are things that in this world you need to address. But you have to honor yourselves and get up, go over to the window, breathe in the fresh air, step outside.
Who created modern man? Homo sapiens.
Well, you did. Your consciousness did. The evolution of the consciousness created.
So it wasn't somebody, Pleiadians or whomever?
Not really, no. There was seeding that took place, but from that seeding, it was the consciousness that creates everything. So everything, if you look back through the industrial age, and before that the Iron Age, that was all human creation. Collective consciousness saw and felt a need for something. And that's how the creation came. Most books, if I clear it, I put it under my pillow, and I download it.
Oh, okay.
And then I just know how many days I'll hear see a number 3 days, a week. There was one book that was written that somebody wrote from the Pleiades, and the Pleiadians told me they wanted me only downloading it 4 Saturday nights. The book I'm downloading now is going to take me a month.
What is that book?
Adele?
Is it
Yeah.
Yes,
Freedom Transmissions? A month, okay.
yeah. And it's interesting because I've downloaded A Way to Mastery. There's three, it's a 3-book series, which I also highly recommend.